Welcome back to the sporting field, or at least the most beautiful golf courses in the country. The South African Women's Golf Championships is about to kick off. In fact, next weekend, we'll see our top ladies golfers in action yet again. I'm joined by a past winner from 2009, Tandi Cunningham, and one of the organisers from the WPGA, a board member, Ray Hast. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. What a wonderful time of the year. Tandi, you must be really excited about the prospect of defending your title. I know it's been a couple of years, but a beautiful part of the world, a great lineup of golfers. How are you feeling about the tournament?
I am super excited. I'm looking so forward to getting out there next week and playing the course and having another bash at winning the title again. I'm really looking forward to it.
What did it take to win the title in 2009?
Oh, 2009, what an experience. That was perhaps one of the best tournaments of my life that I've ever played. I mean, I played the most unbelievable golf that week. I shot two of my personal best scores in a row. And it was like the week was almost surreal. You know, everything was good. I hit the ball well, I putted well, I was having so much fun, and I just arrived that week being so confident. So, you know, I know it's quite a few years ago now, but those sort of similar feelings I would like to take into this coming week and hopefully try building it, and let's see what the week presents.
Well, you seem incredibly confident, and it's, you're giving the vibe that this is your event to win, and you've certainly sent that message. Ray, a beautiful part of the world, that Southbroom Golf Course. I know that you know it very, very well. Tell us a bit about the course itself and what the competitors can expect.
Well, I think the course is very suited to women professionals. I think it would be a little bit short for the men, and for the ladies, I think they should love it. The prevailing wind, obviously being a coastal course, will play its role, but it's very pretty. I'm sure you're going to show some pictures.
Yep, the Hibiscus Coast Municipality, they really have come to the party. It is one of the most beautiful corners of our country. How is it playing in an area like that? Do you ever get distracted from the job at hand? So obviously it is a beautiful chance for you guys to catch up with old friends and that sort of thing. But how do you approach the competitive side of the game? It's going to be a very, very strong field this year.
It is. We've actually got a fantastically strong field. A huge host of international players from all around the world, which is great. It's great to see that the event is getting stronger and stronger and more competitive. It's good in the long term. I know last year there were quite a few girls who came to play, and they're all, well, this one went surfing, that one went shark cage diving. So, you know, I won't be doing that. You know, I'll be going, playing, doing it more sort of business-like. But I know the girls, when they come to South Africa, they always say they have such a joy. They have a great time. So hopefully they, you know,
we'll distract you, as many of them as we can. And of course, it doesn't hurt playing for 290,000 euros. That is a massive prize package. How is that going to be split between our winners, right?
Well, we're very happy that it's a co-sanctioned event. That means the European Tour are bringing 80 of their players, and you know, the money splits according to the breakdown. But it's a great opportunity for our girls to do well on their home ground. So for the South Coast Tourism and the Hibiscus Municipality, we are very grateful for supporting women's golf.
How important is it to have a tournament of this stature, with this kind of prize money, with this kind of international field? And I'll put this to both of you. Ray, from your perspective in the development of women's golf in South Africa, how important is this one event?
No, it's huge. You know, we need to give our players the chance to play at home, because it really can boost their careers. You can see from last year's results, I think we had, what, 8 or 9 in the top 12. They perform very well. So, you know, they get a big boost from the crowds and the support. So we look forward to getting people out there.
And of course, it is free of charge, so we've got no excuse not to get out there. And it's going to be worth the trip out there. How exciting is the international field of women's golf at the moment? If I can put that to you, you obviously spend a huge amount of time outside of the country. What's it like coming back to South Africa with such a strong field?
It's going to be the same as playing a fairly big overseas event. I mean, if you look at the girls that are in the event next week, a lot of them are previous winners, very successful players, all capable of shooting great scores. So I think it's going to be quite some serious, you know, competition next week, which is great. You know, for the guys who are going to come and watch and support and spectate, you know, they're going to see some brilliant golf swings and some great shots. So hopefully that will start to, you know, spark more enthusiasm and get a couple young players saying, hey, you know what, I quite like this. I actually wouldn't mind doing this myself. So hopefully that will spark that that interest going forward for the future.
What sparked it for you? You've had a fantastic career. You also started out fairly young. What was the turning point for you where you realized, hang on a minute, I can actually make a professional go of this?
Oh yeah, for me, well, you know, I did so many sports growing up, and I loved them all. So I think my folks always worried, like, oh my gosh, what is she going to do? We don't know.
We've all been through that, yeah.
But I started playing golf, and, you know, we have a saying in golf where it's like the golf bug bites, and it bit hard. You know, I loved the game. I just loved the challenge it presented, because golf is, much as it's a physical sport, you're out there for 5 hours. It's all about mental endurance. You know, and as you sort of get more to the top levels, you know, you've got to have things like state management, emotional control. You've got to keep all those faculties in check to actually produce good results. So it's a very holistic game. You know, it's not just hitting a ball.
You've got to grow your career, and I love the fact that that is intertwined in the development of the sport as well.
And I mean, also there's like the meaning of the game. So if you've got like a 3-foot putt, to win a tournament, if you're in a practice environment, no problem. In a tournament, oh
making me nervous, Tandi, actually.
Yeah, you have the wall of emotion. You start to shake. You start to hyperventilate. You start to feel faint. So it's exciting. It really is exciting. And I think that getting into contention and playing in tournaments where you are having a chance of winning, that buzz is just fantastic.
Oh, well, the buzz is going to be there at Southbroom. The Hibiscus Coast Municipality opens their arms. It is going to be for free, so get out there and support. Guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the golf. Enjoy the incredibly strong field out there. It's going to be watched very closely, but we wish you all the best of luck.
Wonderful, thanks.
Thank you, Ray. Tandi and Ray joining us ahead of what promises to be a fantastic SA Women's Open. Get down there and support a very strong South African field, but just go out and have an absolute blast. Now, we spoke about the buzz, perfect lead, and thanks, Ray. What is the buzz this morning, Grant?